Hi everyone, and welcome back. It is December. Eventually, finally, already, however you look at it, it's the first day of the 12th month. It's been a cloudy one. It's been one where we've seen a little drizzle, some sprinkles, and it's one that will be followed by a pretty nice day tomorrow. Clearing quite nicely and climbing temperature-wise, and definitely on your Friday as well. An updated forecast in just a few moments. An update on COVID numbers locally, statewide. You know the drill. We are back into that mode, and I foresee that it will continue just to ramp up for the unknown future. We will as well have an update tonight on the ongoing, but soon to be ending, possibly, search for a new superintendent of McGoffin County Schools. We also have another member of one of the biggest healthcare chains in this region, certainly, officially as of tonight, or earlier today, and a few other headlines. I'm going to start, as bad as I hate to have to talk about it at all, that's life, with a couple of COVID reports real quickly. Omicron, still nothing really new on that front as to just how bad it's possibly going to be, but we do know, however, that the United States has its first confirmed case. Surely an unknown number of others that are unconfirmed, but in the state of California, we do have our first confirmed case of Omicron. The World Health Organization still calling it a variant of concern with a very high risk globally. As for health officials right now, they're still urging everyone to get vaccinated against COVID-19 or get your booster if you are eligible as soon as possible, and that everyone should go back to or increase their mask wearing, hand washing, social distancing, and ventilation in any area where you can to try to fight not just COVID, but the impending, as we can say, Omicron variant. And this is downright scary. I came across the report earlier today. It was published in Frontiers in Medicine. And it's scary. Patients who had what is considered severe COVID-19, which means you were hospitalized in the first 30 days of being diagnosed or testing positive with COVID, well, those people are twice as likely to die over the course of the next 12 months after getting COVID. That's twice as likely to die compared to those who didn't get COVID or to those who did get COVID but had only a mild to moderate case. And it really gets a little bit more worrisome from there. The study says, or at least implies, that the increased risk of dying was greater in patients under the age of 65. Yes, under the age of 65. The risk of dying 12 months after being positive with COVID-19 and a severely affected patient is 233% for those under 65 who were hospitalized soon after being diagnosed with COVID. So, that's not all. What's also very curious, for lack of a better term, blood clots, which we know, a lot of us have lost friends or loved ones for those reasons or had to deal with them. It's not uncommon at all, but these deaths that were happening over that 12-month period, only a small portion of them were related to blood clots. Only about 20% of all those people who died in this study, only about 20% of those were related to blood clots. So essentially what they're saying is that those who survived COVID, their health deteriorated so bad because of the virus that other things killed them, not just the blood clotting situation. The study analyzed about 14,000 patients in Florida. They tracked them intensely over the course of 12 months and came back with those numbers. About 80% of those deaths that happened over the course of 12 months were not related to common complications from coronavirus, respiratory, again, cardiovascular events, but proving that coronavirus is both destructive and devastating, not just physiologically, but also biologically as well. Just weakening someone's immune system and body to the point that it doesn't take much to kill them thereafter. With that said, McGoffin County Schools District is getting days away, possibly, well, certainly days away, but fewer days away, that's more appropriate, of finding a new superintendent of schools. I confirmed through the board office earlier today that the superintendent screening committee, which was put in place consisting of teachers, I believe principals, a board member, possibly some others, but put in place to go over applicants for the position of McGoffin County School Superintendent. That screening committee met this Monday, day before yesterday, where they then, following the meeting, reported to the board office that they forwarded the two applications to the board, that the screening committee plans on interviewing those applicants on next Wednesday. 1 week from today, the screening committee will interview the two applicants that they selected from those who applied. I do not have the total number of those who applied for McGoffin County School Superintendent. Nevertheless, the screening committee will hold the interviews of those two applicants that they chose next Wednesday. Following that, they will present their recommendation for who to hire for superintendent of schools at the Board of Education's next regular meeting, which is on the 16th, in a few weeks. So the 16th would be the earliest possible date that McGoffin County Schools could have a new superintendent. There are a few options for the Board of Education at that time. They can decide to take the recommendation of the screening committee, and they can hire as soon as that night, or they could interview those two individuals who applied, or the individual that was recommended by the screening committee, or they could also not follow the recommendations of the screening committee and hire their own choice. Bottom line is that on the 16th, the Board of Education will meet in a regular session where they will take up the discussion, and I'll have a report to follow. And the ink's dry on the deal. Appalachian Regional Healthcare announced today that they have indeed finalized the purchase of the former Paul B. Hall Regional Medical Center, which now has its third name in the institution's history. It's a done deal. They finalized the purchase of Paul B. Hall earlier today and completely and officially assumed ownership and operations of the facility as of a minute after the stroke of midnight last night or this morning. So now comes the third name of the facility, the Paintsville Hospital, which then became later the Paul B. Hall Medical Center. You know, the Paintsville Hospital started or opened in 1920, and then in 82 became Paul B. Hall, and now it will, according to ARH, operate as Paintsville ARH Hospital and become the 14th facility in the Appalachian Regional Healthcare System. ARH's president and CEO, Holly Phillips, says that, quote, "We are excited to welcome the nearly 250 team members to Paintsville into the ARH family and look forward to expanding ARH services in the Big Sandy region, and that as a member of the ARH system, the hospital will benefit from the collective stability and strength of their multi-hospital system while continuing to provide the exceptional level of care for which it has consistently been recognized over the years." Paul B. Hall remains a 72-bed facility and acute care hospital in Paintsville, with specialties including surgery, neurology, internal medicine, ophthalmology, cardiology, radiology, urology, and other services. More news in just a moment. Call the pros. All Pro Gutter Works specializes in seamless gutters, vinyl siding, metal roofing, replacement doors and windows, remodeling or adding on to your home with free and fair estimates backed by decades of happy and return customers with guaranteed satisfaction and 18 months 0% financing. All Pro Gutter Works. 349-9999. The Keeping Room's 23rd annual Christmas open house is here this Friday and Saturday, where you can come and celebrate and decorate with an old-fashioned Christmas. Handcrafted 19th century wares for home and garden, antiques, herbs, soaps, original early-style watercolors, Christmas gifts, and much, much more. There's simply not another place like it. The Keeping Room on West Maple Street in Sagesville this Friday and Saturday for their annual Christmas open house. They hope to see you there. Nostalgic or historic or whatever you want to call that feeling you get when you walk in and sit down at the counter and get a scoop of ice cream or a hot dog with sauce while your hometown pharmacist gets your prescriptions ready. Whatever it is, it's still here at Frasier's Prater Drug. Only better, with everything from Jelly Bellies to fresh popcorn to hot and cold gourmet coffees, even hot fudge cakes and banana splits. Frasier Spray to Drug hasn't forgot how important the little things in life are, and they don't want you to either. Stop and see them. They're just a couple of doors down from another Sagesville gym, the Seasonal Shop. Parkway Pharmacy, as always, promises the quickest service with the very best care and prices, and to always have someone there to talk to when you have a question. With 3 pharmacists, curbside, drive-through, and call-ahead service. Parkway Pharmacy in Sagesville, 349-4400.
Where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
At Sagesville National Bank, they know your house is much more than your home. It's an investment, and for many of us, the biggest we'll ever make. And whether it's for needed repairs and maintenance, or a new addition or renovation to give you some more room and more equity, let Sagesville National Bank deal with all the financial work and worry. Real and real competitive, hometown, homegrown, home improvement loans at Sagesville National. COVID numbers, starting with that from McGoffin County. Today, less than the last 2 days. However, it still adds to an increasing total that is going to be greater than several of the last few weeks. We'll begin at the top left of your screen under new cases, which from Saturday through Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, Saturday through Tuesday, totaled 52. With today's 11, that now puts us at 63 and counting for the week. Top right of your screen, how does that compare? Well, the first full week of November, we had 49 cases. Then it ballooned to 114 the 13th through the 19th of November, fell back down to 40 the following week, and that was close to the very end of November. And for the last of November and the first of December, we are at 63 and counting with still 2 more days to go. Active cases down at the bottom left of your screen in McGoffin County have increased by 1, and the number of hospitalized has stayed steady at 4 for McGoffin County. Still none that I know of on ventilators, but 4 McGoffin Countyans hospitalized as of earlier this afternoon. State numbers forthcoming in just a few moments, and more red today, sorry to say, on the incident rate map. Right now, I have some birthday wishes to pass along as we kick off this evening's McGoffin Farm Bureau Community Calendar. Got a couple of calls on this one today saying happy belated birthday wishes to Tommy. That's Tommy Kinney, whose birthday was, I believe, yesterday. But from wife Gracie, sister-in-law, and a bunch of friends and a bunch of family, happy birthday to Tommy Kinney. Happy birthday to you. Going on to announcements, just a reminder that because they had to cancel today because they've just not been able to get food enough to provide services to their clients, the Water Into Wine Food Pantry does plan on being open next Wednesday. They've rescheduled from today till next Wednesday, the 8th, from 9 in the morning till noon. They ask that you please, they'll be in the parking lot by 11:30. Water Into Wine set for next Wednesday. Don't forget about our friends down at the Mount Sinai Church of God. Their big Christmas gift giveaway this Saturday morning at 10. Right across from Speedway. They're going to give gifts till they give them out. Donated by East Kentucky Missions and the Sinking Fort Baptist Church. They say, please, masks are required, but please stop by, bring the kids for some gifts at the Mount Sinai Church of God across from your Sagesville Speedway. And they are waiting for you to bring a new unwrapped toy to one of the many locations in Sagesville City Hall, Sagesville Fire Department, McGoffin County Rescue Squad, or the McGoffin County Health Department, or Dr. Scott Arnett's office, I believe, at the ARH facility here in Sagesville as well. They're part of this now. You see the big bins like you see to the left of your screen out in front of City Hall. Drop them off. They collect the toys daily, and they'll have some wonderful elves wrap them, and then they'll have some parents pick them up and get them to the little kids that they need to do so because they can't do the Christmas with Santa after the parade. Remember Candy Cane Lane? I probably won't tell you a whole lot more because you should know by now, or it's a yearly thing, and what a yearly thing it is. But it's open since Thanksgiving night. It's been open from 6 to 10. Will be until Christmas. Kids, bring your letter to Santa. You'll see the mailbox there. You put a return address on it. Santa's probably going to write you back, just saying. And the Christmas parade is this Saturday. Tree lighting ceremony at 5:30, parade at 6. If you want to participate or have any questions, call any of those folks by the numbers there on the bottom of your screen, and call me when you have any questions or you need something on the calendar. Birthdays and anniversaries too, but those important events and announcements for your church, group, club, nonprofit, organization, whatever. And remember, we publish birth announcements, birthdays, and anniversaries for free in the paper, but don't send them to me. Send them to Heather at SagersvilleIndependent.com. From there, funeral service announcements tonight include the following. A reminder of services to begin tomorrow at 1 for Sheila Balistreri, 44, of Sagesville. She passed away Friday at her home, the daughter of Michael Jackson and Patricia Reisner Jackson. She's as well survived by her daughters Megan and Emily, sisters Tammy Porter and Patty Jackson, and her brother Billy Jackson. Again, services tomorrow at 1 from the Tip Top Church. Also, services are to be announced for 87-year-old Barbara Grice, formerly of Sagesville, who passed away Sunday at the Shawnee Manor Nursing Home in Lima, Ohio. Barbara is survived by her sister, Janet Casey, grandsons James Allen Davis and Michael Kessling, granddaughters Candace Kessley and Angel Hutton, 3 grandsons, 2 great-granddaughters. In addition to Barbara's parents, she's also preceded in death by her daughter, Mary Phipps. Her request was to be laid to rest beside her daughter Mary, with services to be announced at a later date. The family requests that in lieu of flowers, you could please make contributions to the Barbara Grice Memorial Fund through the care of the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Seasons are changing. Don't get caught in the cold. Call McGoffin County Heating and Cooling now. They have super affordable rates. They service all brands. They are a certified Platinum American Standard dealer and installer, and available with 24-hour service at 349-1058. It's all right. We know there's going to be a lot of boxes open between now and Christmas. It's all right because we know what one of your favorites is going to be. Sure, it's here year-round, but for some reason, pot pies seem to taste a little bit better this time of year. Get one now at your Sagesville, Lee's Famous Recipe. Santa's coming, and before the days turn into hours, turn your sights and senses loose at the seasonal shop. There's unique, special gifts for everyone on your list, and if you want to make your home feel magical this Christmas, they have the home decor to do it. And be sure and watch for special sales between now and all the way up to Christmas Eve at Santa's second favorite place to shop, the Seasonal Shop in downtown Sagesville. If this doesn't get your motor running, you need a new motor. JJ's Burgers and Beer is now serving breakfast and burgers. 99-cent breakfast sandwiches, BLTs, platters starting at $3.99 with sausage, bacon, chicken, pork tenderloin, or bologna. Oh my goodness. And it's all just as over-the-top tasty as their gourmet-style burgers, wings, and pizza. And you can have it all, breakfast or lunch, anytime, Monday through Friday, 7 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. That's breakfast and lunch all day. Dine in, drive through, and fuel up your other motor before you leave. JJ's Burgers and Beer at Speedy's in Sagesville. From Darren and Joyce Hensley at Head Over Heels in Paintsville, they wish you a wonderful and Merry Christmas. And if you want to look your best for the holidays, they've got over 37 years of picture-perfect cuts, colors, perms, and straighteners. And some great gift ideas with Christmas specials and products. Walk in or call for an appointment. Tuesday through Friday, 10 in the morning till they're done. Head Over Heels at the bottom of the Starfire Hill in Paintsville.
SSI and disability cases are harder to win these days. You need all the help you can get. If the government has turned you down, I will not. Many factors are considered when a claim is being processed, like your age, education, physical, and mental disabling conditions. When it comes time to winning your disability case, you should not face a federal judge alone. You need an attorney who is experienced, determined, hardworking, knowledgeable, and dedicated to helping you win benefits that you deserve. If you need help with your SSI or disability case, call me, Donald Wayne McFarland, and let me go to work for you.
The team at Appalachian Wireless wants to say thank you as they kick off the holidays with a special event, the Appalachian Wireless 30th Anniversary Holiday Sale. Appalachian Wireless is celebrating 30 years, and we want to say thank you with a holiday sale that will make everyone's holiday merry and bright. From now till the end of the year, visit us in-store or reserve online for an unbelievable sale and giveaway. We know what you want for the holidays because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
As you're about to see, the number of red counties is not the only thing that's going up as we turn to state COVID rates for this Wednesday and the first day of December. Well, let's take a look at the state incident rate map first, and possibly only. I'll explain that in just a few seconds. Red counties increased today, from the 70s back up to the 80s, I believe. We had on yesterday, I think 73 red counties. We're at 85 today, which means only 35 counties are not in the red. And then when you zoom in on the viewing area in eastern Kentucky, you'll see that McGoffin County, we went back up. We went back up. We were at 43 Monday, 54 yesterday. We're back up to 62.3 today. Johnson County has gone down in the past 24 hours from 25.8 to 23.8 today. Floyd County has gone up from 35 to 40. Looks like 45 essentially there. Morgan County has gone down, and in doing so, they dropped out of the orange and into the yellow from 12.9 down to a 9.7 incident rate. So 85 Kentucky counties in the red, and McGoffin County still among the highest. Now to go on to today's state numbers. They were just released a few moments ago, but I now have the following statement from Kentucky's Governor Andy Beshear, who today announced some big numbers, well over 3,000 cases. Our positivity rate continues to climb over 9%, and another serious number of new deaths.
Hey everybody, I know that we're all nervous waiting for more information on the Omicron variant. But today I want to talk about how concerned we ought to be about our escalating number of cases here in the Commonwealth of the Delta variant, which has proved to be deadly and highly contagious. Today, for the first time in over 2 months, we have over 3,000 new cases. This is not the direction we want to go. So folks, if you haven't gotten vaccinated, do it now. If you have gotten vaccinated, get your booster and get it as quickly as possible. It's been shown to work, and we know a lot of people that have been putting off the booster are now getting infected with the Delta variant. Waning immunity is real, so please get your booster and protect yourself. And folks, I know it's tough after all this time to think about and actually put on a mask when we are indoors and outside the home. But we do not want to continue losing people to this virus, and we want to see a light at the end of the tunnel get closer and closer. So please, when it's appropriate, put that mask on, protect yourself and those around you. Thanks.
Yeah, we saw, a lingering 10% chance of some showers, and still in effect technically for the next little bit. A few light sprinkles out there a short time ago. Don't see any right now, and in fact, maybe a few skies trying to part a little bit, but still mostly cloudy and southwesterly winds for the rest of the evening, 6 to 8 miles per hour, and then waning later. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy. Just like tonight, we'll start off mostly cloudy, but will become sunny. Gradually. A little slow roll to get there tomorrow, but we'll see sunny skies, and we'll see temperatures bump up another 10 degrees around about to about 64 tomorrow. So sunny and 64. Now we're still going to see a west-southwesterly wind anywhere up to 29, 30 miles per hour. At times, 8 to 10 to 30. So breezy, but becoming sunny and 64 degrees. The nice thing about your Friday is we're still in the mid-60s. We're still full of sunshine above. And nighttime lows are still out of the 30s, but winds are gone. So if you like the breeze and the sunshine tomorrow, it's going to be great for you. A little less breeze for you on Friday, even more so. 65, sunny, and a beautiful day for your Friday. And for your Saturday right now, we do have a little bit of a weak system that will knock us down temperature-wise on about 10 or 11 degrees from Friday to Saturday. And, of course, Saturday is a big day. But there is no precipitation right now attached to those changes. Just some cooler air, which, it needs to be a little cooler, I think, for the parade. 50 at 6 o'clock for a parade wouldn't feel Christmas parade-y, would it? So 54 degrees for your Saturday under mostly sunny skies. Like I said, dry. Sunny skies. Like I said, dry conditions, a tick or two below freezing that night, a low of 31 under mostly clear skies. You'll want to wear a jacket, you'll want to bundle up, but it's going to be a nice evening for the parade and all the festivities. Sunday, we warm up back up to the low 60s, 61, partly sunny, but with that 20% chance of showers from around 4 o'clock on, that will increase to about a 70% chance by 11 o'clock. So we'll see some showers late afternoon, evening, Sunday possibly, and more than likely some overnight and lingering into your Monday. And look what that next front does. We'll go from 61 Sunday, drop right off again down to 51 with partly sunny skies, a 30% chance of showers on your Monday, and we'll hover right there for a couple of days. 51 Monday, 49 Tuesday, 50 on your Wednesday, nighttime lows getting out of the 20s by midweek. And that's going to do it for this evening. Looking forward to a pretty nice day and day after tomorrow. And for a nice time for the Sagesville Hometown Christmas Celebration and Parade this Saturday. Remember, you can drop off any new unwrapped gift at any of those locations I mentioned earlier. And they also have set up a bin drop-off spot at Dr. Scott Arnett's office here at the ARH facility in Sagesville. They too wanted to participate, and anyone up there going to see them, or of course Jesse Rudd and the pharmacy there can also use that location to drop off any new unwrapped toy that will certainly go to lighting some kids' eyes up this Christmas. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.